Hello, my loves. Welcome.
Bless you.
Thanks. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, I'm coming to you guys with a review on the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I just got this in the mail yesterday. You probably won't see this video until a little bit later on in the week, but I picked up a lipstick. I already have my favorite Nars lipstick, and this one's Get It On. This is my first Nars purchase. So this will be my second Nars purchase, and I picked up the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I'm in the shade, hopefully, medium 1 Punjab. This is the shade that I've been eyeing the most when I would go to Sephora and shade match, just kind of like swatch and stuff like that. That was like the shade that I was the most appealed to. So I hope that's it. So I've already done my eyes. I know, shocker. I've already done my brows. I know, shocker. But what I'm going to do right now is prep the skin. I'm going to go ahead and moisturize with my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. This is just a great hydrator. Just a basic moisturizer. And it's like $8 and it smells fresh. Now I hate doing my brows first, but for the sake of this video, I just did them first. And I see why girls don't mind doing it first, but this is too much work to go around the brows, so don't at me. You know how it is. Everyone's like, oh, well, you use this brush and then you use that brush and then you use this brush. I'm like, how high maintenance are you that you need that many brushes? Bitch, just use one brush and go. That's the kind of person I am. So I'm going to spritz my face like I normally do after I moisturize. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl primer. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Skin Primer. This one's the illuminating one. I like this one. It's got some glitter flecks on it, so if you don't like that, you definitely won't like this one. This does remind me a little bit of the Becca backlighting one, and I think that's why I like it, because it has that illuminating aspect to it, and it feels more like a creamy primer. Those are primers that I like. Things that are creamy, a little silicone-y, but not too much. This is just going to be pretty much my first impressions, that I'm going to wear it for a few hours. I have some other videos to film. Janet Collection sent me some wigs to review, so I'm going to be like slapping all of them on and reviewing them just because I have the energy to film right now. So you'll see my overall thoughts on this foundation after a few hours of filming, going outside, doing my thing with the dogs. You know, la-da-dee, la-da-da. Happy, sad. Happy, sad, happy, sad, fuck you, sad. You guys probably have seen a gazillion reviews on it. I'm literally probably the last person that's ever reviewed this foundation. Look at that. She's beautiful. Nars packaging does it for me. It comes with a pump, and the shade is Punjab. So it is their first medium shade. I can't smell or anything really, so I'm gonna go ahead and just dot this on my skin. Nars first longwear foundation that looks stronger, stays longer with skin recognition pigments for the truest color match and 16 hours of wear, featuring Nars skin optimizing complex, raspberry, apple, and watermelon extracts for smoother, healthier looking skin. Sure, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna take my nose is itchy. I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild cheap brush, and you guys know how I like to apply my foundations. I like to put them on with a brush first. Ooh, this is a great color match, I feel. It's yellow like my neck. Ooh, okay. Work fast with it. It's giving me anxiety going around the brows. Oh my god, whoever the fuck does this. Like, I'm carefully like holding onto the side of my head for no reason. Like, this right here does nothing. So right off the back, this is just a medium coverage foundation. She's pigmented though. So I'm going to take my Booty Blender and just press this onto the skin. This has got a beautiful finish. I would say automatically evens the skin tone. This is a great shade match. It's yellow enough. Makes my skin look just as if it matches my neck and my chest. I like to match my chest. So I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution C6 Conceal and Define Concealer. And with this one, I don't let it sit into the skin too much. Or at least if I have it on my face areas, I don't let it sit on the skin too much. Under the eyes, not too long either, because this is a drier formula. At least the one that I've received is a drier formula. And my sponge is not soaking wet. It is stained, but it is not soaking wet. So if it's too wet where you can feel the water when you do this, wring it out. It's the best way to use this concealer, I find. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this powder. Money. Take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. Aww. Take some on the lid. Take my big ol' ass fluffy brush. The foundation feels like it just... You don't really need to set this kind of foundation, I feel, but we will. Shade and Light contour palette, just to bronze the skin. This brush right here, I got a lot of questions about. This is the Kat Von D number 20 brush. I know that I usually say it, but in my rant video, I didn't. I just was going in. I love this brush because it gives me that bronze soft blend, especially with the Kat Von D powders. Any bronzer, really. I love this brush with any bronzer. I'm just warming up my skin. And I think the powders work really well with the foundation. I look a little airbrushed. I'm not mad at it, to be honest. Do you see that? Y'all just saw me hit pan, bruh. Y'all just saw me hit pran. For blush, I'm going to be using, this is my MAC palette. This has all my MAC powders on it. It has Emphasize. It has Melba Flower Power, I think is this one. And I forgot what this one was called. Fleeting Romance. This one right here. But we're going to use Melba. Tried and true, old school, cult favorite Melba, which she is the perfect shade. She looks very intimate, like she looks very mute and minute. She's not. She's got it going on. And the brush I'm using is the Royal Lanico Moda M03 brush. I love their synthetic brushes. Royal Lanico makes some bomb ass. Ooh. I'm just gonna do my under eye real quick. I'm gonna assume this is sombre. Sombre, which usually means shadow. This is literally the color I used on my crease, even though it looks orangey. We just take it and blend. I'm going to be using my La Peach highlighter by Jackie Aina. This was from This is by Artist Couture and Jackie Aina collab. So I'm just going to tap this onto my skin. So what I do is I spritz my face. And then I like let it dry. See? Oh, so pretty. And she's such a great match with Melba. I feel like I'm lacking oomph for my looks. Like even just a simplistic like little crease shadow and liner like this, I feel like I need more oomph. Like my lashes are lacking. Even though I know I look just fine. I do want to experiment. So I would just want to expand my lash horizons. And I get asked all the time, like, are you wearing falsies? And I'm like, No, my lashes used to be fuller, so that's why I'm like feeling some type. Because when they used to be fuller, I used to get that all the time, and I'm like, no. Now, because I know that I've lost like a lot of, let's say, pigmentation. I've lost a lot of fluff on my lashes and hair and everything. Everything. It's funny because, you know, when you have bariatric surgery, you hope that the hair loss happens on the legs, the arms, and the cooch. No. It happens on your fucking head. Now for lips, I got a new lippy and it's gonna be red. I'm gonna be using the Nars. I love these lipsticks. This is the Power Matte Lip Pigments. Got the shade Don't Stop. And let's see. Ooh, this is an orangey red. Hello guys, I am back. This is actually the completed look, except it is now 17 hours later. I was finished filming at around 1:30, 1:45 with the foundation, and I just kept going and filming wig reviews and stuff like that, and I forgot to film the outro. So don't judge me, but I kind of took a little nap because I am an insomniac. So I took a little nap with my makeup on, and now I am up. It is 6:30 in the morning and I have to get going to work right now. So it's been 17 hours. The foundation looks amazing. It does say there's 16-hour Longwear foundation. I still have my blush and my contour. I did have to touch up on my highlight because that happens all the time, and I just touched up on my under eyes because I was tearing up a lot last night. Just my eyes hate me. But overall, oh, and my lipstick, of course. Overall, this foundation is bomb. I've been wanting this foundation for so long, and I'm upset that I didn't pick it up when I wanted to. But it all worked out for the best because now I know what I really, really want in a foundation. And this right here, although it's liquidous, it's way more liquidy than most foundations that I have. Now that I come to think of it, though, I noticed that a lot of the liquidy foundations have more pigments in it. Thus far, like the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, I love, and it's extremely pigmented, enough for me that I get medium and high medium coverage. This gave me a good medium, high medium coverage. You can still see my moles. I'm not trying to cover up full coverage on my face, but this evened out my skin tone. And Punjab, which is the shade that I'm in, is a perfect match to my face. Of course, I added bronzer and more powder under my eyes and stuff like that, so I probably look a little bit more pale. But as the day goes, my skin looks so great. And I have extremely dry skin, which I have no business wearing makeup for over 16, 17 hours. But my days are long. By the time I get home tonight, I get out of work at 7 p.m. So by the time I get home, it's like 8:30. By the time I get home, I'll be having this foundation on for about 32 hours, and I can almost guarantee you that it will look the same because I don't know, just once you see it, there's no, I don't know, it's just not, it looks great on my skin, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not even focused, am I? Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know down below what your favorite Nars products are, if you have any, or what products that you are wanting to try from Nars. I, of course, like their liquid lipsticks and their foundation, which are the only two products I've ever tried full time on my skin. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Please thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.